Pursuing a future happiness is suffering. Posted on May 17, 2011. In our culture, we are conditioned to believe that our highest endeavor should be the pursuit of happiness. Anyone who's willing to be awake can see that this has been the recipe for all suffering. There have been wars fought in the pursuit of happiness. People struggle through their whole life hoping to achieve happiness in the end. The planet is worse off from the various activities undertaken under the assumption that it will lead to happiness. It is not easy to see that if you are pursuing happiness, you are sacrificing your present for an imagined future. The personal will is always looking at the future, and it insanely forces you to toil, struggle, and make effort in an attempt to secure a happy future. Unfortunately, this happy future always seems to elude the person. He or she might attain some happiness once in a while after achieving something, but this happiness fades away quickly to be replaced by more struggle and suffering. Is this the kind of life you want to live? Life is not about pursuing happiness. It's all about expressing happiness. However, you cannot express happiness if you are not in a place of permanent happiness. Only the person tends to believe that happiness needs to be attained. Life is inherently happy all the time. It does not need to attain anything to be happy. Permanent happiness is your true nature, but the person can never attain it. Once the person dissolves, happiness is all that remains. Gautam Buddha spelled this truth quite simply in the statement, "No self, no suffering." The me is a force created through a misunderstanding or ignorance in the mind of the reality or the truth. The me starts using its will to sustain itself and pursue goals that it imagines will make it happy. The will of the me is the personal will. If you look at your own experience, you will notice that the me is seldom happy or satisfied. The me is a construct which needs to be sustained constantly, for without this constant effort to sustain itself, the me will start dissolving in force. So the me indefinitely struggles to keep adding content to itself and tries to protect itself from diminishing in any way. The personal will is the force that me uses to sustain itself. The me can never experience permanent happiness or satisfaction because it can never really relax for long. When you start letting go of the me force, you will automatically start resting in a space of being. This space of being will become more and more powerful as the personal will or the me energy starts dissolving. You will notice that in the absence of me, there is always happiness, because who you really are is joy itself. You will experience the joy of life every moment, irrespective of the situation you are in. It's really funny how you are searching for scraps of happiness while sitting on top of an ocean of happiness. The me has to go so that your true nature can come forth. You have to embrace the loss of the personal will before you can experience the freedom that's your birthright. Who you are is free every moment. Who you are is joyful every moment. The person will never experience this joy because the person is what is clouding it.